Your aquatic pets deserve only the best care, and that's exactly what Fly & Vet provides. As Idaho's only mobile aquatics veterinarian, Fly & Vet brings their expertise directly to fish owners across the Treasure Valley. From home aquariums to koi ponds and commercial aquaculture, Fly & Vet can provide on-site diagnosis, treatment, and professional water quality testing. Don't wait to give your aquatic pets the care they deserve. Call 208-260-0327 to schedule an appointment today. You can also check them out on Facebook or visit flyandvet.com. Fly & Vet, bringing professional aquatic services directly to your doorstep. Today on CityCast Boise. Whether you crave them saucy, spicy, or perfectly crispy, the Treasure Valley has no shortage of chicken wing spots. We put our favorites to the test and found 3 strong contenders. But who truly has the best wings in town? It's Thursday, September 11th. I'm Lindsay Van Allen, and this is what Boise's talking about. Joining me today to really get into it is friend of the show, Matthew Melton. Thanks for being here, Matthew.
So happy to be here, Lindsay. Happy football season to all.
To all who observe.
Yes, to all who observe.
Now, before we get into it, I need to know, are you team bone-in wings or boneless wings?
Okay, so I don't want to cop out and say both, but like burgers, I am a chicken wing maximalist. I think the best chicken wing is the one that's in your hand or on your fork. Yes, that's right. I'm a boneless wing guy. I don't care if people call them adult chicken nuggets. Argue with a wall. Boneless wings are delicious. There's a wing for all seasons. And I would say, gun to my head, I would say boneless.
Really?
Because I'm a dainty lad. And I don't want to get wing sauce on my hands. I got stuff to do. Wings are my day, but they're not my whole day. You know what I mean? I don't want to get all crudted up with wing sauce. So if I had to choose, I'm choosing boneless.
Okay. Well, this will make for an interesting conversation then, because I'm definitely, top of the show, I'll let everybody know, I'm not like a big wing person. It's a once in a year festivity kind of thing for me. I just, if they happen to be somewhere, I might have one, but I don't usually go to a restaurant and just, order wings. That's not usually why I'm going to a restaurant. But I would have to say, I think the flavor on bone-in wings is just superior. So if I'm going to do it, I'm definitely going to pick a bone-in wing because it tastes better.
See, I've heard this argument too. And I think it feels a lot like, those like CD versus vinyl. Oh, the hi-fi, you could hear the fidelity better. And I don't disagree. But I'm just saying, yeah, just absolutely, if I have to pick, I'm going to not get my hands dirty. And I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I've made my peace with that. But your choice is valid also. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
The funny thing about chicken wings is chicken wings are not an entree. You know what I mean? You don't really go to a place to order chicken wings and that's your meal, which is why I think with football season upon us, BSU is in season, the NFL just started. I think this is a good time to talk about chicken wings as, in that context where you're eating chicken wings, you're eating maybe other foods, chips, dips, that sort of thing. So I'm with you on that one. It would be kind of not that I haven't, I certainly have, but it'd be a funny order just by itself.
Yeah, just to go full in on chicken wings. Okay, so now I'm curious because I 100% would have thought you'd said bone-in wings. So now I need to know, are you a sauce person or more into dry rubs on your wings?
Ooh, yeah, good question. I think mostly sauce, and that's because, the boneless wing, I don't get the sauce on my hands, so I can, to stick it with a fork, dip it into a dipping sauce, which we'll discuss in a minute, I'm sure. But I think, having said that, I've had some incredibly tasty dry rubs. But generally speaking, give me that sauce.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you dipping your wings in? Are you more of a blue cheese person, ranch? Where are you going with that?
Listen. So I wear glasses.
right?
No,
this sounds like it's going to be controversial.
Okay. So let me use an allegory here. So I wear glasses, right? And I'm a performer. I've worked on stage a lot and in front of the camera or under lights. It's tough to work with glasses. I've tried contacts many, many times. They just bug my eyes too much. So I just stick with glasses. And if I have to, take them off for a show or something, I'll just squint. And I am this way 100% with blue cheese. Friends, I really want to like blue cheese. I've tried it so many times. It feels like the adult choice between blue cheese and ranch. I just can't do it. I just can't. It's got to be ranch. I'll take the gnarliest, from the canned ranch over the most gourmet blue cheese any day of the week. I can't do it. I just can't. I've tried. I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate that take. Thank you. I'll stand 10 toes down on that with you. Every so often I try a blue cheese dressing or a blue cheese sauce or something. And I'm like, am I an adult yet? And it turns out, no, I still am not. I don't like it. It doesn't taste good.
Okay, but you're with me though, that the blue cheese feels like the more elegant option.
Yeah, like they offer it like, you're clearly an adult, so you'll want blue cheese, right? And I'm like, well, as a child of the 90s, no, I would like some ranch. Please don't put that, penicillin on my plate. No, thank you.
It's someone hurt this cheese. I don't want to eat it. Someone hurt it.
It's gone bad. I don't want it.
It's gone bad. It's gone bad. Please give me ranch and adult chicken nuggets and a side of macaroni and cheese. Please and thank you. I'm an adult baby and I'm fine with that.
All right, Matthew, how spicy are you going with your wings? Where are you going with your spice level?
I would say I'm like a medium to high spice guy. What about you? What's your spice tolerance level?
Oh, Boise mild. I enjoy flavor. I don't enjoy my mouth hurting, and I am not trying to impress anyone. Like, I just want it to be mild and taste good. No part of super spicy food is fun for me. Do you have like a standard flavor? Is it, barbecue? Is it a Frank sauce? Something that you use as just your standard to judge every restaurant by? Like, okay, if you can do this flavor or this type of wing right, you've nailed it. That's a good spot.
So I think I tend to gravitate more toward like sweet and spicy, kind of both in equal measures, maybe to kind of blunt the edge of that Scoville unit a little bit. So things with like maybe like honey or like a honey barbecue or something are pretty good. You, of course, want to try just your standard hot wing as well. And I've tried many of those around town and all of that. But I think that's what I'm looking for. I think if anybody can just dump, battery acid on a wing and call it a hot wing, right? But I think if we're talking about what's going to be good to eat and be memorable and not just for the tummy troubles you're going to have later, that's what I'm after. Something unique.
Summit Innovation Lab invites your child to be part of their first LEGO League team, where fun and learning collide. Through hands-on projects, kids will build and code LEGO robots and then take on exciting competitions that encourage creativity and real-world problem solving. Through these challenges, Summit Innovation Lab will help your child strengthen collaboration and critical thinking skills while also learning to code in a fun way. Guided by knowledgeable coaches and surrounded by a supportive community, kids will discover what it means to be innovative leaders, problem solvers, and a team player, all while having a blast. Head to summitinnovationlab.com to sign up for the league today. I'm excited to share that I've partnered with Huel, Huel, because their Black Edition powder has become my favorite lunchtime solution. If you're like me, lunch can feel like the hardest meal to get to during a busy day. So instead of grabbing fast food or reaching for a snack, I can mix up a quick shake and know I'm getting something that actually sustains me. Each serving of Huel Black Edition is a complete meal with 40 grams of plant-based protein and 27 vitamins and minerals. It's gluten-free, has no added sugar, and for less than $3 a meal, it's convenient and budget-friendly. I've been enjoying the vanilla flavor. It's tasty, satisfying, and keeps me full for hours. And if you're looking for an easy way to get your daily greens, Huel just released their Daily Greens Ready to Drink. No powders, no mixing, just a sparkling super greens drink that's refreshing and ready to go. Try Huel with 15% off for new customers today using my code Boise at huel.com/Boise. That's huel.com/Boise. Fuel your best performance with Huel today. Okay, so for all the places that you went, you've mentioned this is really mostly seasonal for you and seems to be in conjunction with football or other sports balls. So what's your pick for best sports bar to enjoy wings and just watch a game?
So there's a lot of great places. And like I'm going to stipulate that like absolutely I'm a Buffalo Wild Wings guy. Again, wing maximalist, burger maximalist. They have delicious wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. It's fine. We're going to stipulate to all of that. I'm a B-dubs guy over Wingstop. Again, argue with the wall. It's a Beatles Stones thing. You guys have your specialties. I've got mine. But if I'm looking for like just a place to post up and watch games while I'm having a delicious wing, for me, I think it's going to be the Tap House downtown Boise. Now, I'm old enough to remember when the Tap House, I think, used to be a McDonald's way back in the day. Yes, that's true, Virginia. There used to be a McDonald's like straight in the heart of downtown Boise. I don't know if you've been here long enough to remember that, but it was right next to what used to be the Pita Pit and is now that really funky little karaoke bar. But the Tap House, it's right there on the corner by the Egyptian. They got televisions, televisions all over the place. They've got a really great bar. I actually dipped in there to grab some of their habanero honey chipotle wings for literally for a fantasy football draft I had a couple of weeks ago because that's, 'tis the season. And these, I think, were the hit of the whole evening. I wasn't sure how much to order, but I didn't bring a single wing home by the time I was done. The chipotle and the habanero gave you a lot of spice, gave you a lot of zing. The honey kind of cut it so you're not like pounded on the table and chugging water. Really, really solid. I think all the wings on that menu were pretty good, but that one jumped out at me, and I got to tell you, it did not disappoint.
Now, let's say someone's visiting Boise, family member, friend, somebody, somebody's coming to visit, and they say, "Hey, let's go out for some wings." Where are you going to take them?
So this is a spot that I used to drive down Broadway every day for work, and I would pass this place every day, and I mea culpa for not having set foot in it way, way earlier. Because, I did some Googling, I did my research, found some Reddit threads, best chicken wings in town and all this. And this place kept coming up. And I'm ashamed to say I only tried it for the first time a few weeks ago. And that is Hans Shemek. And I really hope I'm saying that right. So this is a spot on Broadway. It's like a Korean. I don't think they're expressly a chicken wing place, but that's pretty much what you're going to want to go there for. It's this tiny little unassuming spot right next to the Broadway bar. It looks bigger than it is on the outside. I was surprised at how kind of cozy it was in there. Mm-hmm. I'm certainly not going to go there to watch any games. I think they may have had a television in there, but that's not what you go there for, clearly. You go there for the yangnyeom sauce, which is first of all, the wings are huge, and they have this yangnyeom sauce, which I can't even describe. It's extremely flavorful. It wasn't hot at all.
Yeah, no, it's delicious.
Okay, so you've had it, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I couldn't name anything that's in it. It's just full of delicious goodness.
You just got to try it. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not like any other wing sauce that I've ever had. And they kind of coat it with it's not nuts or chives or something. And they're huge. The wings are huge. It's delicious. My partner and I made a meal out of that just the other day. And we ordered just because, again, this is what I'm looking for. They also have a honey buffalo sauce on there. And I actually think, I know yangnyeom is their signature sauce. I think I like this one better, the honey buffalo. Again, just enough kind of heat to almost tip you over the edge, and then it cools off with the honey. So good. So I would take people there. This kind of little hole in the wall, just like the best Mexican places are taco trucks most of the time. You're gonna find some of your best wings and things like that in incredibly unassuming little spots. And Hans Shemek is where it's at. That's where I'm going.
I definitely would have to give them props and a shout out also, because I like how crispy their wings are. And
so crispy.
I know you're a sauce guy. My biggest issue with sauced wings, and usually why I go with dry rub, is I feel like a lot of times they're just soggy. So I'm getting kind of a soggy chicken skin situation, and it's just kind of off-putting for me. But they have such crispy wings there. And so whether you get sauce or another flavor or something on them, they were perfectly crispy and delicious and perfect. I even had leftovers, and the next day, still delicious. So I love the crispy wing factor for Hans Shemek.
Totally. I'm so glad you brought this up, because we actually took it to go and then came home and had them. And they were big enough. Like I said, they're not an entree. These wings are an entree. They're huge. We definitely.
Oh yeah, I had leftovers.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, totally. They held up. So crispy, so delicious. Held onto the sauce really well. That's kind of a show off, kind of flex chicken wing spot in my opinion.
Matthew, I'm curious, have you had any delicious wings in any unexpected spots or places where people might not think to order wings?
I will say, are you familiar with, I think it's called La Pointe Street?
No, I've never heard of this.
Exactly. It's right off of Capitol, kind of right in between the university and Morrison Park. There used to be that Pizza Hut there. There's that Bodega C-store on the corner, kind of back over there. Jim's Appliance, I think, is over there famously. But I think we are all snoozing on that whole strip, because they've found kind of tucked in with all of these apartment buildings and kind of other older sort of office buildings and appliance stores and things, there's like this murderer's row of really great places to get food. Lost Grove Brewing is down there. I think there's a really great Mexican place down. Like there's this whole row of like amazing patios and all of this. And tucked right in there is the Shed. And it's this funny little kind of bar, and probably not a bad place to watch a game either, but they have this incredible, they call it the General Sauce. So it almost tasted kind of like Asian takeout, sort of this tangy ginger sauce. A completely unassuming little spot, but I took some of these to that same draft as well. And again, didn't take a single wing home. It was so good. It was such a fun change from just heat, just hot sauce.
Okay, it sounds like it's perfectly up my alley then.
Yeah, and this is one of those spots, like, as the temperatures cool down, I could totally see, like, bumming around Ann Morrison Park, maybe playing some Frisbee golf or something, and then just walking over here when I'm all done, grabbing a beer and some wings and catching the afternoon games or something. It was an incredibly chill spot. They were all very nice. I mean, everyone was so nice and cool. When I was telling them what I was doing, they were so excited, and like to say that they told me I ordered the right ones. So, I'm going to pat myself on the back there for having good taste in wings, I suppose. But this place is great.
Okay, that is a great tip. Matthew, I'm really curious. If you could invent a Boise-inspired wing flavor, what would it be?
Oh, Lindsay, this is such a wonderful question. Gosh. Okay, first of all, it's going to have to be like, I'm envisioning a meal, right? Like it's going to have to be, and I'm sorry for being basic, but there's going to be some potatoes there, maybe a waffle fry or a steak cut fry along with it, because chicken wings and fries are great together. You can dip them both in ranch and all of that. I'm a ranch guy, not a ketchup guy as well. Again, don't at me. But as far as flavor goes, yeah, I'm thinking it's more like zesty than straight up hot. You know what I mean? There's opportunities there to go sort of like with some Basque flavor or even like some Asian flavor. Like I think, an Asian zing, like that General Sauce over there was maybe one of my favorites of all of these, because I just like that flavor a lot. But I think it would be something adventurous, but that's again not gonna give you stomach problems here in a couple of hours or whatever. That's not a very specific answer, but you know what I mean? Can you pitch on that? What are we thinking?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I think that sounds great. Because I was thinking about this question. I like thinking about inventing different flavors. And I think I would do something kind of like smoky, but kind of herbaceous. Maybe like, you don't see this often with wings, but maybe like some rosemary or something, kind of a lighter glaze with some herbs in it. I just think that could be kind of really yummy and would kind of feel like Boise.
I think that's so great. And maybe this is your dry rub tendencies coming in, but like a seasoned wing is delicious. Like you get like maybe a smoked seasoning, like a dry rub seasoning on a wing. I think that's really gonna do you a lot of good there.
Well, I think both of those flavors, like yours and mine, would work really well. So if anybody wants to steal it, any of these local restaurants, you're welcome to mine. I think it would be delicious. I would definitely buy it. So
same. This is a public service we're doing. Somebody get on it, and no accreditation necessary. You can just have it, and I'll come buy it all the time.
I was gonna say, yeah, get those Boise flavored wings. All right, Matthew, we're coming to the end of the show. I think it's time to crown a champion. Who would you say has the best, bar none, the best wings in Boise?
Okay, you're gonna put me on record here, and I can't wait for the hate mail to come in, because it could only be one, and I know that this is a small sample, and someone's gonna tell me I got it wrong. And honestly, I welcome your feedback. Again, tell me there's a better spot. But I think of all the ones that I've had so far, boy, I think I gotta give it to the Tap House. That habanero honey chipotle was delicious. Again, I could eat that wing all day. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a wing I can graze on over the course of a 3 to 4 hour football game or something like that. That's going to be one where, and I was watching people as they were having it, and everybody, like always, it was that, like that kind of like shocked Pikachu face of like eating it and being like, what is this? Where was this from? And I heard that the most of all the wings that I had brought. So I got to give the crown for now to Tap House. Prove me wrong, kids. Prove me wrong. Maybe we'll revisit this in a little while after I wade through all of the emails telling me how wrong I am. But that's my pick. And I will be the first one to admit this was just in the kind of the Boise area. If there's a great wings place in like Meridian or Canyon County or wherever, like I'm all ears. I try to get out as much as I can, but I'm a benchy. So I kind of stick to my kind of hoods. So let me know if I've missed something. I'm certain that I have. I can't wait. Any wing is a good wing.
Spoken like a true wing maximalist. Well, Matthew, thank you so much. I definitely have a few spots that I'm going to check out that you just told me about. And I really appreciate you coming on the show to break down the best wings ahead of football season.
Thank you so much. As a wing maximalist and a wing evangelist, I'm happy to spread the good word.
That's all for today here on CityCast Boise. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure and tell a friend about the show so they know where to get the best chicken wings too. We'll be back tomorrow morning with our Friday News Roundup. Catch you then.